I'm the Hooded Lid and welcome to my channel. I am a person who is down a couple of rabbit holes at the same time, the foundation rabbit hole and the palette rabbit hole. I went to Sephora yesterday because I thought the Metropolis would be out and I was really hankering for it. Unfortunately, it's not there until the 27th, and I guess my pocketbook was itching and I felt like I really wanted to get something. So I got this, the Natasha Denona Coral Palette. Voila! I know it's not new. I know I'm not going to show you anything you haven't seen before, but I'm going to show it to you in my skin tone and my hooded lids to see if I can put something together. This kind of shade, there were 2 or 3 of these in the Sunset palette, which is part of what annoyed me about the Sunset palette. It didn't have a lot of variety. I could have done with some purples in there because every sunrise where I live, it's not just yellow and like maroon. There's purples in there and there's pinks in there, and I wish she had put those colors in that palette and had a little less of the repeating of the maroony colors. And you know, I think I said I'm kind of over these oranges, but it's still pretty and still useful. Peaches, I'm a peach person. I like those peach things. It does beg, what is the difference between, this is one of my favorite Denona palettes. These 2 rows here, love. And this is not, you know, it lives in that world, as you can see. I mean, hi. This could be from this palette, but I'm here to try it anyway. So let's see if I can put something together that says, yes, you need this palette. Because we don't have too many choices, just 5 colors, I'm going to do the peach color all over the lid and then use those shimmer colors to see what happens. I have primed my lids and just powdered them a little bit, just primed with my concealer. Because I wanted to get a true color. Now I'm just going to clean off the brush and blend. And this Chikuhodo brush, I adore. Alright, now let's take a look at our 2 choices. Are this really pretty lavender duochrome or this? And I think I want to do the lavender duochrome. I don't expect that it will show up too much against this pale peach. It would probably look prettier or show more on that darker color, but we'll see. So pretty. So pretty. I love that. Subtle. I'm cool with subtle. Pretty. Of course I'm cool with pretty. Do I have something like it? I might. And we're going to take a look at that later. But I have a feeling the middle color in the Huda Purple palette is very similar to this. I'm going to take a flat and just get this under my eyes a little bit so it looks like it's spilled over. Just the teeniest bit. I don't even know if I got anything on the brush here. So really teeny bit. I'm going to pull you in so you can see what's going on. This is as close as I can get and still be in focus. But that's what we got going. I think it's pretty. When I want to give some emphasis to my eyes, but I don't want to have a hard look of a liner, I like to do this. It kind of helps to define the eye shape, but it just doesn't look like I've done anything. It looks to me like it's just a color that's naturally occurring. I mean, close up you can see it, but the idea is it doesn't look like you're doing anything. It's kind of an optical illusion. And I can see a big difference between this eye and this eye from just that little bit. I hope you can see the difference that that has made. It's a very subtle move, but I think the effect is quite big, even though it's really natural. And what else do I want to do here? Well, we can do inner corner. It's not really my thing, but there you go. And while we're here, I'll tell you another optical illusion to make your everything look a little whiter, brighter, more flattering, more youthful, is to put something right here. So I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury, this little buddy, and just put, I was going to put it on my hand, but I'm just going to stamp it right there. I'm so glowy, I don't think I actually need to put it anywhere else. I'll just put it on my nose. Make sure your hands are clean. And just kind of feather that out a little bit. You don't want it too obvious, like, oh, highlighter. It should look like the natural shine of your face, like what I have above my eyebrows. I think I just got there. And that also helps you to look more awake. It's more youthful. It kind of opens up the face. And optical illusion trick number 3 for today. All right, I gotta finish my face, but I think this is a perfectly lovely everyday kind of look. It's a very pretty everyday kind of look. Nothing wrong with it. Do I have it already? Maybe. And we're gonna get into that next. Swatch time. All right, this is the, hold on, let me try. Anastasia, oh wait, this is the Anastasia. This is MAC Cosmetics Ruddy and MAC Cosmetics Coppering. But I would say the Ruddy is a pretty good bet. As far as palettes I already own that have something like this, I can't say. I didn't want to go through too much. All right, Peach palette. This is the shimmer color right here. And again, it's too small for me to read, so I'll put it down below. This is from the Tropic. It is called Gusty, and it looks pink in the pan. I happen to love this all over the lid. I'm going to try to catch some light here for you. Are they exactly the same? No, but you can see how when this gets the darkness there, hits the darkness there. This is the Natasha Denona Coral Palette. I'll write them below. This is the Too Faced Peachy Matte Palette, and it is just peachy. And this is the Tropic Palette, Peach Puff. Are they the same? No. Will they look the same on the eye? Pretty close. But you decide. This one is from the Denona. It's the dark matte one. Again, I will write it below. This is Just Ripe from the Too Faced Peachy palette. And this one is Sangria from the Tropic palette. The Sangria has a little more pink in it. It's not a pink color, but I would say that this one is a little more brick. This one is from the Denona. This one is from the Huda Obsessions Purple. Now, they are different, but, I mean, they're both beautiful, right? If you have the Huda palette. That's this one. Alright, so I hope my swatches didn't make you seasick. I have no idea how people do swatches. It's the weirdest thing to just kind of keep your arm floating out there, but you've got to make sure it's in view and you're looking in the viewfinder, but you have to move opposite of what the viewfinder is showing you. But in the end, I think I got it okay. So, is it pretty? Yeah. Is it unique? No. I think if you have the Tropic, you can kind of get there, honestly. There's 3 shades. This one, and this one kind of get you there. Because even though there are subtle differences between the colors, the truth is once it's on the eye, it's going to have the same look. I mean, you have to consider this palette on my face looks different than this palette on someone who is Latina or someone who's African American. So how much of a difference is it going to be when you do this one versus the stuff in here if you already have this? So I'm not sure I'm going to keep it. I'm not saying it's not pretty, it's just that I already have a way to get there, personally. So I think I'm going to bring it back. Oh my God, I'm really striking out. This is the 3rd palette I bought and the 3rd palette I'm returning. I got to have a winner. It's got to come soon. But thanks so much for joining me. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you come back again. In the meantime, I'm wishing you a great day. How was that wink? Was that too weird?